Alrighty, it's Monday, week 10, last week of work, which is great. This morning I'm going to start by getting rid of some of this to clear up this workspace, because I know if it sits around for too long it's going to end up messy, and those there, so I'm going to put them away, and then I'm going to get into the orders. I think we've got about 5 Bricklink orders and a few little Trade Me orders for minifigures, so that's what I'm going to get into now. So I'm going to put those away and crack on. Alrighty, we've got the last of the orders picked. Got a few separators there. This is all our Trade Me ones for the weekend. Some ladders, another shark. That's the third one in a week, which is quite crazy. Some base plates. They're not paid, but quite often on Mondays I'll get payments through first thing in the morning because people pay on the weekend via bank transfer. So I put a little note for Pip. She'll package it up and then she'll sort of reassess the bank situation at about 9:30, 10. A few boats there and a couple of minifigures for this one. That's Superman sold pretty quickly. That's already gone. One of these ones, which is it's like a Star Wars, I think it's like a Shadow Trooper or something like that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool one. 3 of these superhero minifigures. They've got Thor, Iron Man and Loki there. And then we've got our Bricklink orders, which is a few pieces and some green. Lots of bits and bobs in that one. Nothing really too out of the ordinary. This one here is same again. There's a lot of these sorts of pieces. I was thinking, have they got a Falcon or something they're working on? Just because I've dealt with those parts in particular more recently, so that's what made me think of that. There was this one, which isn't paid yet. There's lots of browns in there. And sand greens. And our last little order. So yeah, not too bad of a weekend this weekend. Quite a few going out this morning, so Pip will roll into that and I will carry on to work.
Good morning. It is Monday. One child is at school. Miss 14's gone to school. Mr 17 has got late start, so he's sorting that out himself. So got shipping to do. My new light box arrived, so that's exciting. Did arrive this morning on the doorstep. Oh, so much shipping. So I'm going to open that today and see what I can do with that, because that's very exciting. My new phone arrived on Saturday too, so I only ended up waiting 3 weeks for it, not 3 days. So that was, yeah, I'm just glad it's here. So I finally got my new phone, so that also makes Miss 14 happy, because now she's got my old iPhone. Yeah, so it's a good start to a Monday. We got all that stuff in the store yesterday. But yeah, I'll crack on with shipping, do shipping, and then I've got to shoot out and do a couple of errands, and then I'm opening lot 76. So I'm excited for that, because I know what couple of minifigures are in that, and that's the whole reason we bought it. So can't wait to crack into that bad boy. Alright, so 9:40, shipping's done. Still 2 that haven't quite paid. I'll leave it till 10 o'clock and see if anything else comes into the account before I hit go on book my courier. My frickin' light bulb blew, which made it really dark in here, so I had to open the curtain for frickin' half an hour to let some light in. The other ones are still going, so I need to add getting a light bulb onto my list of errands. But yeah, just waiting for these 2 payments to come in, see if they come in today. No dramas if they don't, but I won't book my courier till 10. Alright, shipping done. 10 o'clock on the dot. Check the account, 1 made it. So this little guy is left till tomorrow. See if he pays today at some point, but I gotta get this bad boy out, because I like to be nice to my courier driver and book before 10 o'clock. So I've just booked that, that's all set for pickup. Good start. Right. It's time. I've been uptown, got my stuff I needed. Courier's been and gone while I was out, so I've jammed that out real fast. So now Tony's got Red Bull and something to eat for lunch. I have got Grey's Anatomy ready to watch on the TV. Opened all the doors. is, because it's a lovely day outside. And let's get cracking into this. So I've only just crack out, doesn't it? Oh, it's beautifully packed. So I reuse this bubble wrap. And there we go. First off the bat, what can I see? Not looking good. Alright, so I've got a decent amount of sorting to do by the look of it. Find out. Those are pretty cool. Obviously pull all the non-Lego out of it because it looks like there's going to be a bit in there. You can see that that's already non-Lego, but Lego on top. Fun times. But that's alright. The minifigures are what I wanted, so I'm going to dig them out. And then maybe start sorting the colours today. We'll see how I go. Okay, so she's all tipped out. Couple big base plates, some instruction booklets. Scanning around, you can see there's actually quite a lot of minifigures, and that's the ones that I saw and I wanted Tony to get. So I'll go into more detail with them soon. But there's minifigures everywhere, so I love that. A few interesting pieces. Let's build. Oh, I think we needed one of those to finish off a set, so that's cool. Yeah. A lot of Ninjago and Shima by the look of it. And then of course, a cat. Always when I go to Salt Lego. You right there, Hercules? Hey? With your weird tail that lays across your back. So I'm going to get cracking on this and start, the chickens are going mental, start pulling out my minifigures, watch graze, and then Tony should be home for lunch. Alright. First sweep done. Tony's been home for lunch, so he's all fed and happy. First sweep done. There's a lot of non-Lego in it. A lot. So I'm not looking forward to sorting that. But first sweep done. I'm quite happy with the first sweep. There's quite a few there. So I will go forth and see what I can discover once I've had some lunch. So yay, I'm excited to get into it.
Tuesday morning in the garage again. This order wasn't paid yesterday, it was paid last night, so that's going out this morning. We've got Elmo and some chess pieces, bag of red, some animals and some spiders and a couple of separators for that order, and that wraps up our trade me just in the last sort of 24 hours. This here is some new and some used dark blue Lego. We separate our new and our used even though it's the same colour. This here, these here, we only put these in the store just last night, and they've sold already, 2 of them. I also last night parted out a Star Wars set that's probably going to show its face this morning. Probably not this morning. Probably later on today. As I put the pieces actually into the shop. I just did my first part of the process and sorting it into colours. So that'll probably come out later on. That's another 1,500 parts as we move closer to that 100,000. But yeah, so that's all of today's orders. So people come out and pack all of them away later.
Good morning. 8:51 on time, running, everything's going smoothly. So a little bit of shipping to do. I know there's a Bricklink order in there as well. Tony wants me to do some coloured bags today, so I need to go to Otaki and get some of my bags because I'm running out. There's only a few left. Of our awesome home compostable bags. Whack them in your compost bin. Easy peasy. I've got photos to take of some minifigures I put in the shop last night and some new ones that Tony did yesterday. But it's exciting news because my new light box actually arrived yesterday, but I haven't opened it yet. So I'm going to open that today. So I'm going to do shipping, go up to Otaki, get some bags, take some photos, make some coloured bags, and then continue on with the Lego lot I've got all over the floor in the lounge. So that is my day. Alright, so it's Smith through shipping. That's all been booked, ready to go, just over there. This little man gets to stay behind again because the person has selected the wrong shipping option and it's a rural address. So we all know how expensive it is to send rural, but so he's going to wait there. Tony's going to email him and sort that out. But yeah, shipping was all done. So now I am off to Otaki. Right, so I've just got back from Airpack, picked up a bag, so that's what they're called. This is the size 6, so they're the smaller ones, so I've got 2 bags of them. So 200 bags should keep me going for a couple of months, or maybe we'll need to get some more for Christmas, because I use them in the Christmas box. But yeah, that's what they're called, and we get them from Airpack, which are amazing. They're so nice up there. It took me longer than what I thought was the time, because I ended up gas bagging, but I know the lady that owns it. But yeah, so that's what 2 bags cost us. So 200 bags, 2 packets, 100 in each packet, and that's what they're called. Right, this is my new light box that arrived yesterday. It was pretty cheap. Oh, is that pile of Lego? I think I only paid like $15 for it plus shipping. Yeah, so I'll open it up and see what it's like. Wish me luck. Okay, so it was really easy to put together. There's 2 lights up there, 2 little LEDs. It's got a hole on the top if I want to use that. Came with a little carry bag. And it came with some other, oh ridiculous, some other colours as well. So it's pretty cool. And that just kind of, see, just kind of sits in there. It's a bit hard to explain when I'm videoing. It was pre-folded. The first step was to fold all the tabs and they were already folded, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, so I'm going to try it out, see how we go. Okay, so I've taken some photos, and I actually think it turns out really well. It doesn't do very well on video, but if I can zoom in. Ooh, hello. So with the new phone and new light box, I think there's some pretty good photos. So that's exciting. Fun times.
Wednesday morning. Just a few orders this morning. We've got a bag of brown. We've got 7 minifigures. One of them's a Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter, and the rest of them are all Star Wars ones. Very similar. I think they're from the same set. This one here is a replacement. Basically, the courier lost a parcel that went out for one of our customers. Once they did their investigation and realised it's no longer around, they let us know, so we offer the customer either a replacement or a refund. They asked for a replacement, so we're going to send that one out, which is great because we had more of that in stock. It's just a hidden side minifigure, so that worked out quite nicely. And this one here is a Bricklink order, just a few parts. This is all used, and you got a big rock monster who had this in the store for a while, so and all those sorts of bits and pieces. So that's going out today as well. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm going to go and upload some of these coloured bags that Pip made up yesterday to our stock, because we have a few, you know, about maybe 6 in there and only 2 in there in that bottom one. So it's just really, really low we get to. But that's just due to how much time I have on my hands at the moment. So it'd be good to finish up work this week and be able to put more work into the Lego, which is good. But onwards. This morning it is Friday morning, probably about 7:40. Last day of work today, so full steam ahead on full-time Lego next week. Haven't really done a hell of a lot this week, I've got to pick a couple of orders. It's been a bit of a quiet week too, which has been good. What my plan is to sort of put the vlog together this week and then start a bigger one next week. And there's a few little bits and pieces that are going to be going into it, such as I'm going to be doing other videos for the finance side of it, on how much money typical Bricklink store makes, and also how much money we make in other stores. Also, we might be looking at our reviews that we used to do. I've got a review over here, somewhere over there. I did a pirate ship, never got around to finishing it. I've got this bad boy to finish, so could be potential for live streaming there and setting up a camera. So we've got a lot in the pipeline to finish off and do. So looking forward to that. But I'll get into picking the last few orders for the week. Alright, so these three here, 3 bags of colours. They were bought, I think it was Wednesday, it would have been Thursday morning, early morning. We would usually send that out yesterday, but unfortunately, since that was the only order, we sort of thought, we will just send it out Friday with the rest of them, because we didn't feel like the courier should come and pick up just one order. These here, just a few minifigures. I think it's really hard with the lighting. I replaced the light bulb, but I might get some better lighting for this area as well when I'm showing this sort of thing. Droid, Bad Cop, I think it's Robocop or something, and some of the Nexo stuff, and also a few of these bags. I'm pretty sure that Robo one was one we uploaded earlier in the week, which is pretty good, having it sell quickly. And just a little small Bricklink order, so nothing major here. It's very, very small amount. I've got to go through, I do every probably a couple of months, is use Brick Stock to update all my values in my stock, so that they are of the market value. I usually lower it so they're not so. When I upload them, I put the current value, and then I usually tinker with it later on once I've taken away all the minifigures and stuff like that that I'm putting onto Trade Me and all that sort of thing. Basically, to get a value, bring the older pieces up in value to what, or down to what they're selling for round about now, and then every couple of months I will go in and I'll put all the inventory into Brick Stock, and then I'll change it to the 6-month average, and that brings it down a bit, and it makes it all in line. So it's a bit of a funny way of doing it, but yeah, no. So since I had issues with Brick Stock, I haven't really had the time to take a deep dive into what's actually gone on wrong with it, why it's not pulling through the images and stuff like that. So that's something I'll be doing in the next week, once I get my time back. So yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. But yeah, I feel like that could be probably affecting sales due to other Bricklink stores probably having slightly cheaper pricing, and when it comes up in the little like when you type in the part you want and it comes up and it says, oh, these people have your part, and XYZ, and it says who's got what and for what price and stuff like that. We won't be we usually strive to be sort of top 3, but we won't be there, and people will probably be picking other places to purchase from, which is no problem at all. That's what I'd do if I was buying parts. So yeah, so that's probably what's happening there. So we'll have a look into that in the next week, and keep moving forward. But yeah, that's it for me this week. We will probably sort out the vlog on the weekend, finalize a few things, and then have a big workload to get through next week. So next week's vlog should be a pretty big one, I would imagine. Yeah, carrying on to my last day of work.